Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strada. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate each and every one of ours, you guys are the real MVP. So guys, just imagine that you assigned your wife to a friend or an employee so that your wife can actually have an eye or keep an eye on this said employee. Then all of a sudden, your wife decided to have a thing with the person you actually assigned her to work with. This is the case of Steven Miller's wife and Elon Musk. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of all the stitches I was able to put together. Please, please leave me your thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. I actually smile because this is so funny and also very intense. Leave me your own thought in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and let's dive into it.
Morning, guys. Happy Friday. I thought I'd stop in this morning for a little Friday foolery. Hopefully this will give you a chuckle to start your Friday morning. Okay, let's talk about Elon Musk and his 9th attempt to get one of his SpaceX starships launched successfully, right? Launched into outer space. Well, for the 9th time, it blew up. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Anyway, Elon, you may not be able to get your SpaceX starship launched off successfully without an explosion, but you sure as hell can leave Washington with Steven Miller's wife on your own. Guys, it is rumored that Steven Miller, let's say he instructed his wife to keep an eye on Elon Musk, right? I heard a rumor said that he asked her to share her honeypot, or however they use that phrase now. But she was supposed to, let's say, cozy up to Elon to get him to do Steven Miller's bidding. Well, that worked a little bit too well. Baby, whatever Elon was throwing, she said, hey, Steven Miller, deuces, dog. that man leaving Washington with your wife. Yes, Katie Miller, Steven Miller's wife, has officially resigned from the Trump administration, and she going to work with Elon Musk full time. You bet she is. Steven Miller, I think you were a little too smart for your own good. So you sent her in there as a spy, as a little decoy, right? Whatever he did when he got hold to her. Whatever he did to her, baby, erased you completely from her memory. Elon Musk say, I'm leaving Washington with something. So guys, I heard yesterday that Elon and Steven Miller was on Twitter going back and forth. You know, they were having it out. It tends to leave a man a little bitter when you snatch his wife. Yeah. So, I guess we could say a win for Elon. Finally, a win for Elon Musk. Seems to be. He's the one with the woman on his arm, and you all know by December she'll be pregnant, because you know he has this fetish about, you know, populating the world with his seed. So she's gonna be good and knocked up in a few months. How does it feel to see your wife walk out with a man that you sent her to spy on? Guys, it's Friday foolery. I hope this gave you guys as much as a giggle as it gave me. So before I get out of here, I just got one question for Stephen Miller. Steve. Hey, Steve. Is it great again yet? my damn friend's so nosy. Happy Friday.
The rumors that are swirling about this, truly, you do not want to know. You'll have nightmares for days.
So Elon Musk is with Stephen Miller's wife. Now there are alleged rumors spreading in the White House that they have a little throuple going on. But y'all know Stephen Miller's wife is going with Elon. Yep. She's leaving the White House to go work for Elon. Do you know how many kids Elon got right now, Stephen? And I think Stephen's too A-type to actually let Elon jump in the bed with them. Watching your wife leave the White House out of your eyesight and go with Elon, who is prone to making children out of wedlock because he just wants a mass production of them just in case of the apocalypse, is wild. Could y'all imagine all three of them in the same bed? I'm trying not to imagine it, but they are saying this is actually true. I'm saying it's a rumor, but Stephen Miller's wife, and Elania got something going on. You know what? Elania could be a bottom. I don't see him being a top. I don't see him being a top.
Holy juicy gossip. Did you hear about Stephen Miller's wife, Katie Miller? Stephen Miller is the author, or one of the authors of Project 2025, and his wife, Katie Miller, is an equal piece of trash. But she works for the White House, and apparently she decided to leave her White House post to go work in the private sector with someone else who just announced that they're leaving government. Who just announced they're leaving the government? Oh, Elon Musk. So the rumor is that Elon Musk and Stephen Miller's wife, Katie Miller, are having an affair. And if you want more juice, look on Twitter, because apparently Stephen Miller and Elon have been beefing. I don't know, I'm not on Twitter, I don't subscribe to that bullshit, but that's the word on the street. Stephen Miller's wife, Katie Miller, and Elon having a relationship, going off into the private sector together. This administration is a gift that just keeps on giving. I'm so glad I chose to get into content creation right now, because there's almost too much stuff to make. There's too many ideas, too many things to cover. Hopefully just pick the right ones. Anyway, follow me for more.
Elon Musk has taken Stephen Miller's wife, and rumors are swirling right now about how and why this happened. And Elon Musk and Stephen Miller aren't the only ones with marriage issues, because we have Dan Bonino. I'm serious. He said this earlier today on Fox News. He talked about how him and his wife are almost divorced. It's so random how he said this. Watch.
I gave up everything for this. I mean, you know, my wife is struggling. I'm not a victim. I'm not Jim Comey. It's fine. I did this and I'm proud I did it. But if you think we're there for tea and crumpets, well, I mean, Cash is there all day. We share it. Our offices are linked. He turns on the faucet. I hear it. He's there he gets in at like 6 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't leave till 7 at night. You know, I'm in there at 7:30 in the morning. He uses the gym. I work out in my apartment. But I stare at these four walls all day in D.C., you know, by myself, divorced from my wife. Not divorced, but I mean separated, divorced. And it's hard. I mean, you know, we love each other, and it's hard to be apart.
But you're doing some great work. You're straightening out the FBI.
Fox is like, move it along. Look at them. They are like they're so like, what the hell is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? And for anyone who has an actual job, unlike Dan Bongino, who previously had a job, I believe, doing a podcast. That was his hard work. Yeah, working is hard, Dan Bongino. I'm sure everyone watching this can attest to that having a job is not easy. I'm sorry that you're realizing that having a job with the government isn't fun and games. And I'm actually happy to hear that you're not enjoying it and that your relationship might be in chaos. Sorry to hear that. Remember when Elon Musk said this? I think this is a precipice for everything that came later.
Call to action. You're hearing a call to action.
Yeah.
You giving up your other stuff? I mean, how are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty. Yeah, I mean...
But there's no turning back, you're saying?
I'm just here trying to make government more efficient, eliminate waste and fraud, and so far we're making good progress, actually.
Narrator's voice, they were not making good progress. In fact, they failed at the mission. Elon Musk here kind of realizing in real time that he's not cut out for this. And when the Fox host asked Elon Musk if there was no turning back, turns out there was, because Elon Musk made the announcement yesterday that he is leaving the job as special government employee. As my scheduled time as a special government employee comes to an end, I would like to thank President Donald Trump for the opportunity to reduce wasteful spending. The Doge mission will only strengthen over time as it becomes a way of life throughout the government. The Doge mission is dead, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is the one thing we can celebrate here, so that the Doge mission is dead. Now, a lot of you were very smart yesterday when I talked about how Elon Musk said that Donald Trump played him when he said,
Psst. Y'all got y'all teacups? I got some tea. Let's sip. Baby, listen, we have not sipped on some political tea in a long, long time. I was scrolling over there on Threads and I came across this. Rumor has it Elon Musk is having an affair with Stephen Miller's wife. According to this rumor, Stephen assigned his wife as Musk's handler to keep an eye on him at Doge, and the two hit it off. Now, the reason why I found that post interesting is because I've been seeing these reports. Stephen Miller's wife leaves the White House to work for Elon Musk full time. And back in April, I saw this headline. I didn't read the article, but I saw this headline, and it says Elon Musk's takeover is being aided by a Trump world power couple. I also saw this headline back at the beginning of April, maybe the end of February. I can't remember. I didn't read the article because it's behind a paywall, but I remembered seeing this and I went on the hunt for it and found the article. Elon Musk's takeover is being aided by a Trump world power couple. This is the power couple right here, Stephen Miller and his wife. And this says Stephen and Katie Miller. He's the prime minister. She's the Doge comms guru, and she is basically the liaison between the White House and Elon Musk. And these two are centrally involved as he tears down the government. He being Elon Musk, meaning Elon Musk was out front and these two was behind the scenes pulling the strings. She was communicating to him what Stephen Miller wanted done. Yeah, but let's get back to what's in that post over there on Threads. Gwen Snyder is uncivil. That's the Blue Sky post, but I found this over on Threads. And the post reads, "Oh, I am not shit posting, folks. Stephen Miller, his wife, and Elon are widely rumored to be in a throuple. Now Miller's wife is leaving the Trump team to be with Musk, and literally per the New York Times, Stephen Miller is angrily subtweeting Musk. They actually put it in the paper of record that he was mad." So wait, they was having, when they say a throuple, I'm assuming they are talking about a threesome. And I guess that thing was so good for Stephen Miller's wife, she said, "Baby, I ain't never coming home." She is packing her shit. She's packing her shit and she's going with Elon Musk, allegedly. Here's the second post of the post that Gwen put out over there on Blue Sky. Gwen says the same article that reported the throuple rumor also reported that the Millers had gotten close to Musk in order to run him like an asset, with Katie Miller joining Doge to keep a closer eye on Elon. And Steven went around DC saying he was running Musk using his wife as Elon's handler. In another post, Gwen says, so anyway, Musk is publicly dragging Trump on tariffs and his big beautiful bill while withholding a cool 100 million in pledged political slush fund donations. Oh, and he's tantruming out of DC, and Miller's wife has decided to leave the Trump admin and go with him. And then in another post, Gwen says, all of this would be funny in and of itself, but the published DC rumor mill has also has Steven and Katie Miller in a torrid polycule situation together. So now it very much looks like Steven tried to use his wife to honeypot Musk into compliance, but managed to lose his wife to Musk instead. All of this is alleged, but the Daily Mail did an article. Y'all can go on over here and read it. Trump aide's wife, Trump aide being Steven Miller, Katie Miller abandons top White House gig to work for Musk after he quit Doge. So allegedly, Steven Miller used his wife's honeypot to keep Elon Musk in line and to get him to do what it was that he wanted him to do. And in the process, that honeypot was so good and that shaboinka was so good, they walking out of Doge together and leaving Donald Trump and Steven Miller behind. And not only are they walking out and leaving Donald Trump and Steven Miller behind, but Elon Musk is taking that $100 million pledge for whatever reason with him. Baby, you can't make this
When I
shit
came
up.
across the headlines, that's about last week, I thought it was just a rumor. I don't really want to stitch something that I've not really seen in so many places where people talking about it, then to go into details of it being either true or false. So the first time when I saw that stitch, I was like, okay, let this not be what I'm thinking. But the second thing is that this lady left the White House. That is why I decided that, okay, I think it's time for us to stitch this video. So Steven Miller decided to assign his wife to keep an eye on Elon Musk concerning George. They're all working together, like as partners in workplace or at workplace, and all of a sudden, it has been rumored, or the rumor has actually been a thing on the social network, that these people are having a thing. And I keep asking myself, well, this lady know that this dude has multiple baby mamas and wife and all of that. And on the second hand, Steven Miller, how is he even faring about this? Like, how is he feeling with this whole thing? Like, I assigned my wife to do a job, keep an eye on this man. You guys to just run things together in terms of work in order to put the economy going. And all of a sudden, my wife decided to have a thing with the same person I actually recommended her to. If you're a man, how are you going to feel about this? How are you going to feel that your wife decided to have a thing with? How are you going to feel? And secondly, it is also said that Steven Miller's wife left the White House in order to continue with the Dodge thing. You already know the remaining thing. Like, I don't even need to spill all of the beans here. Like, this is exactly what is trending on on the field or on the space of social platform. And seriously, love, this is no more a joke. I thought it was a rumor, social platform and anything, but for her to leave the White House, it must actually be something very serious. It must actually be something that she do not want to come by. Maybe she enjoyed the company and all of a sudden she is falling for, a migrate. Imagine you are in support of getting, immigrants out from the country, and all of a sudden your wife is also falling for immigrants because this man is an immigrant as well, right? But this dude have problems with immigrant, but your wife is running towards but this is just a joke. This is a shameful thing for someone like him, Stephen Miller. Like, I don't know how he's taking out of this thing. I don't really know how 100% this is, but the media is talking about it. The media is seeing it as something real. So what are we not to believe what the media is telling us? It is all over the social platform. People are reacting. People are laughing. Like, this is a joke right now. Just imagine. Anyway, lovelies, shout out to the people that I stitched their video. Shout out to Tabitha. Shout out to every other person that I stitched their video here. Just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. Like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.